Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at the lost kingdom of Rheged. Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing while archaeology tells us another. Where was the kingdom of Rheged located? When did the kingdom of Rheged exist? What happened to the kingdom of Rheged? Today we will answer these questions as we take a look at this Brittonic land. Rheged was one of the kingdoms of the Old North. It was located in the Brittonic region of what is now northern England and southern Scotland. Rheged thrived during the post-Roman era and the early Middle Ages. It is recorded in several poetic and bardic sources, although its borders are not described in any of them. A recent archaeological discovery suggests that its stronghold was located in what is now Galloway in Scotland. Prior to this, Rheged was speculated to be in Cumbria. It was also thought that the kingdom extended into Lancashire as well as other parts of northern England. Other legends locate Rheged in what is now the city of Carlisle. In Roman times, this city was known as Liguvalium. As noted by the sub-Romans, Rheged was not only a stronghold, it was a kingdom covering a large part of modern Cumbria, while still other interpretations have indicated that Rheged could have reached as far south as Rochdale in Greater Manchester. In other sources, Rheged is intimately associated with the king Urien Rheged and his family. Its inhabitants spoke Cumbric, which is a Brittonic dialect closely related to Old Welsh. King Urien is featured in 8 songs of the Taliesin. Taliesin was an early Brittonic poet of sub-Roman Britain whose work has survived in a Welsh manuscript known as the Book of Taliesin. The bulk of his work praises King Urien of Rheged and his son Owain mab Urien. In these writings, it is suggested that King Urien's kingdom stretched as far eastward as Catterick in North Yorkshire. The traditional royal genealogy of Urien and his successors trace their ancestries back to Cole Hen, arguably considered by some to be the origins of Old King Cole of folk tradition. Generally, most considered King Cole as nothing more than a mythical figure, while there are those who believe that he may have ruled considerable part of the north in the early 5th century. A second royal genealogy exists for a line of kings descended from rulers of southern Scotland and northern England. These rulers were also Brittonic speaking and were attested in many manuscripts dated from the 12th century. However, the historicity of much of the information is spurious or in doubt. It seems that the goal is essentially to integrate the many branches of rulers and heroes who are prominent in other traditions. What we do know is that after Bernicia united with Deira to become the kingdom of Northumbria, Rheged was annexed by the new kingdom. Around the year 638, there was a royal marriage between Prince Oswiu of Northumbria and the Rhegedan princess Rheged Melth. This then enabled a peaceful takeover of both kingdoms by Prince Oswiu, who would later become king. After Rheged was incorporated into Northumbria, the Old Cumbric was gradually replaced by Old English. At length, Cumbric only survived in remote upland communities. Around the year 900, after the power of Northumbria was destroyed by Viking incursions and settlement, large areas of the Pennines fell without apparent warfare under control of the British kingdom of Strathclyde, with Leeds recorded as being on the border between the Britons and the Norse kingdom of York. This may have represented the political assertion of lingering British culture in the region. The area of Cumbria remained under the control of Strathclyde until the 11th century. Strathclyde itself was eventually absorbed into the Scottish kingdom. Over the centuries, Rheged was assumed to have been centered somewhere in Cumbria, northwest England. However, in 2012, archaeologists found evidence at Trustees Hill near the town of Gatehouse of Fleet, Galloway in southwest Scotland, suggesting that this site may have in fact been Rheged's capital. These findings from the dig revealed structural ruins atop the hill. These originally belonged to a fortification system with a timber-reinforced stone rampart where the main fortification system was supplemented by smaller defensive works along the low-lying slopes. What do you think? Are these findings actual proof of the once kingdom of Rheged? Don't hesitate to share with us your thoughts. This brings us to the end of The Lost Kingdom of Rheged. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Please like and subscribe to Traveler's Tales. This really is the best way to help our channel grow, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Cartistos.